Understand the types of polynomials. So, types of polynomials. Suppose if a polynomial is having only one variable, so polynomial is in one variable. Okay, so I am talking about the polynomial with only one variable. Suppose if degree is 1, that means if the polynomial degree is equal to 1, then we call that polynomial as a linear polynomial. If a polynomial whose degree is 1, then we call it as a linear polynomial. Why it is called linear polynomial? If you draw the graph of that polynomial, you can draw the graphs for all the polynomials. Nowadays, mobiles, computers are at your hand. You can try to draw a graph of a polynomial. Choose a polynomial and draw the graph. So now, let us go to another one. If the degree is equal to 2, then it is a quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. Right? I am talking about the single variable because in 10th class we have only one variable. If the degree is 3, then we call it as a cubic polynomial. Now if the degree is 4, then we call it as a biquadratic polynomial. Red button aaya? That is stop. Okay. So this is about the degree of types of the polynomial. Right? A linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial, biquadratic polynomial. Then you must be asking what happened to the degree 5. Don't need. We will have only these 4. Okay. In my next video, I will be giving you one more concept of the polynomial. Today, in this lesson, I am going to teach what is 0 of the polynomial. Okay? 0 of the polynomial. So polynomial will become 0 at a particular value of the variable present in it. Let me take an example. 2x plus 3 is a linear polynomial because its degree is 1. So I am not using the notation of the polynomial, just I have written the linear polynomial. And this value becomes 0 at a particular value of x. I will take one more example here. X minus 7 is one more example, example 2, example 1. You can easily understand when this x minus 7 is equal to 0. If you replace x with 7, 7 minus 1, 7 is equal to 0. So, at x is equal to 7, x minus 7 is equal to 0. Therefore, 7 is 0 of x minus 7. Because at 7, x minus 7 is becoming a 0. So, because it is a very simple thing, you are easily able to replace with some value. Now, let us. How to find this 0 with this, let us understand. You equate it to 0 first. Then it becomes, polynomial becomes an equation. Here when there is no is equal to, this is a polynomial, linear polynomial. When you put is equal to 0, then this becomes an equation. You know how to find the value of this equation, value of the variable. Very simple. Send 3 to that side. 2x is equal to minus 3. send 2 to that side, x is equal to minus 3 upon 2. So now at x is equal to minus 3 by 2, this polynomial will become 0. Therefore, minus 3 upon 2 is 0 of 2x plus 3. So this is what is 0 of the polynomial. So here there are two things you have to understand and learn. One is you have to understand what is the definition of a 0 of the polynomial. You may be getting it in the MCQ questions. And the second case is how to find the 0 of the polynomial. So 0 of the linear polynomial, right? Because we are starting with linear polynomial and then we will go to quadratic polynomial also. So this is how you have to find the 0 and what is 0 of the polynomial.